What's going on YouTube? Zach here from Webvio. In this video, I'm going to be walking through our Shopify checklist we use at Webvio. It might be a little bit more in-depth than some of the other basic level tutorial videos out there. We're not going to go over how to build a Shopify store per se, but we are going to go into some of the design aspects and some things that make your store convert higher. If you do want access to this PDF Shopify checklist, you can run through it on your store. I'll give you that in the end. So right away, we're going to start looking at two stores, one that we built at Webvio and another we found online that did an amazing job with all of these. So let's get into it. So we'll start with Manitoba Muckluck. So if you're not familiar, it is a moccasin brand, e-commerce store. It is built on the Shopify platform. So right away, going through our checklist, the homepage. So you know, first of all, exactly where you are, and they have a great call to action. And this doesn't need to be, you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. It's very simple. And that goes along with the next thing in our checklist, which is clean UI design for e-commerce. Consumers expect it to be familiar and it to be standard, to have your add to cart buttons in the similar places. So unless you're a brand that's kind of going above and beyond because you're maybe an upscale fashion brand or something like that, just sticking with the basics of design is going to get you results. So if you do click Shop Moccasins, you are entered into this screen here that looks great with the filter by on the left side of the screen. So in their marketing for their Google ads, it actually brings them right to this screen here. So a lot of the times your homepage for an e-commerce store is irrelevant if you're running all of your paid traffic to either a collection page like this or the actual product page. So where this store really excels at is their product page. So if I just click, one of their basic shoes, the Canoe here, their product page is really, really good. So again, going back to the UI design, this is pretty standard, right? You've seen this a lot for brands. So easy navigation, easy to follow here. What they do that I really like here is they condense this information with the add to cart feature here. So you can see the details which are specific to this product, the sizing guide, and then kind of unique here is the reviews. So you can see they have 101 reviews on this shoe. And a lot of times you'll see this at the end, but I like that they put it right there because that's a huge part of e-commerce and increasing your conversion rate is the reviews and the social proof. So it's styled here. So emotional evicting content, which was something on our checklist. The better visual you have on your website, either video or pictures, lifestyle shots of your product are going to increase conversion rate a lot as well. So you can see them just styled by models here in different lifestyle shots. And then scrolling down the product page, this is on every product if you want to check them out. But just amazing graphics, incredible information. And as you scroll down, it's basically like a mini landing page for their products, which is really good. So again, just clean UI design right here. Everything's condensed, looking good. And then if you keep scrolling from a consumer's perspective, going down, they're just continually adding value propositions with really high quality graphics, not adding too much text for the user and the consumer to get distracted. Another thing that we saw that really increases conversions on a product page like this would be to have a sticky add to cart, either at the bottom or however you want to fit that in. So the homepage, we went through that, clean UI design. They didn't reinvent the wheel. Emotional evicting content, you can see it was styled with their Instagram. They had 101 reviews, and then their product page was incredible with custom graphics as you scroll down, and then mobile friendly. So that's why they passed our checklist. Again, this is nothing crazy here. They just do the little things right. So now, one of our brands that we built at Webvio, Pet Pix Printing. So it's a custom e-commerce store. We'll walk through the Shopify checklist on this store, and we'll just give you a better understanding and give you a different example. So in the homepage, call to action, get started. I'm just going to take you into the user experience where they get to select their product to design. So it is a personalization e-commerce store, but there's a custom graphic here, so you know exactly where you are. The logo's here. This opens up to a full menu, and if you're lost, if you had no idea where you were, if you came in from a Facebook ad or a social media post to Pet Picks Printing, with the graphic that we created here, you can kind of read between the lines. So it's a picture of the dog and then the picture of the dog on custom products. So I'll show you our high converting product page for the iPhone cases. So again, just a really clean UI here. You get to select your size, and then this opens a custom product configuration screen, which helps convert higher because when this does open up, it goes into a design product configurator screen here, and there's nothing else for the user to get distracted on here. And then so the add to cart button, so that all they have to do is design it, upload their picture, select their design, and then add to cart, which does help with conversion. So obviously this is a little bit more of a custom experience due to the personalization aspect. So you definitely don't have to get that fancy. Going back to the moccasins example. And then we have a value proposition, something to increase conversion rate as well. Just a simple, clean, secure, and trusted checkout badge with the consumer's favorite transactions logo, just to increase trust there. And again, the more emotional evicting content, we have a design demo. So it makes it really easy for the user to go in and see exactly how to design their custom case. We have good value propositions in our copy, so the user can really start to understand and see what's happening here, because it will take a little bit more convincing for a different kind of user experience with the personalization aspect rather than just, selling a t-shirt, right? So we have all the instructions here, but we have this GIF here where, again, emotionally evicting content, they actually see the product. It engages well because it's quick. It quickly cuts to different phone cases of dogs, so they can really see it in action, how it's going to look. And then we have more value propositions here, which I think we do really well with this brand. Money back guarantees, right? 100% custom and unique, easy design and creation process, and then receive your product in less than 2 weeks. And again, more value propositions here, which increase the conversion, free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee, customer support, safe and secure checkout, right? Really showing the customer that we are here for them. This helps convert, and it's all its own separate, badge here. So when the user is scrolling either on mobile or on desktop, like we are in right now, it really stands out to them. And then we have a really great application. We use Alley Reviews, but there's a ton of different Shopify plugins you can use to create this same exact experience. But again, even if the user isn't sold on designing their case with us here, they're going to see the reviews. They're going to see how much our customers love our product. They see the pictures of it in their homes with their animals. And by this time, this application alone has increased our conversion rate a lot. And that it goes in with the reviews as social proof. It's definitely the number one thing we'd recommend. And we'll include our blog too, to increasing Shopify sales, which goes over how to get reviews if you're just starting out too. So there's great information on that. But again, really want to highlight this sticky add to cart and user navigation with the product configuration screen there. So this is always staying on the page. And yeah, we just wanted to walk through 2 examples in how we kind of look at things, how we design, how we get our conversion rate up on client stores or our own brands here at Webio. So if you want this Shopify checklist, again, it's seven simple things to do to increase your conversion. If you want this for your store, I'll link it in the description below. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If you want us to audit your Shopify store, I'm more than happy to do so. Or if you just want to have a conversation around Shopify, building your store, how to get started in general, let us know. Again, first link in the description. So I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you got a little bit of value, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.